if you're like me, you grew up on the internet in the late 2000s and early 2010s. And that means that you watched MySpace fall apart and you watched Facebook uh, absolutely like pummel its asshole. And that also means that you remember Tumblr, you remember Nightcore, you remember emo and MySpace metalcore and MySpace deathcore. You remember Twitter, all that kind of stuff, right? But there's one thing that I didn't mention that you probably also remember, and that's the Strokes, and Arctic Monkeys, and Block Party, and Interpol, and bands that wanted to sound like them so bad. On today's album of the day, we have bands that wanted to sound like them so bad. Rock Kills Kid, Are You Nervous? And I saw this being listed on Rate Your Music as alternative rock and pop rock. So I was thinking this was gonna kind of sound like power pop, I guess, like a more poppy version of Weezer maybe. But no, this literally just sounded like straight post-punk revival, like this the moment it came in. So post-punk revival, if you don't know, is a term that is used to cover a blanket of indie rock styles in the early 2000s. I believe it peaked around 2008 of like how do I word this? Very danceable, very like sorry, I just woke up. This is not a good time for me to try to explain post-punk revival. Very danceable drums, which includes like a lot of hi-hat play for whatever reason. I don't know why that's like a common thing for like every single one of them. Uh, that also includes like, what's the word? Angular guitars, and it's very akin to new wave, I guess. So just think of those bands that I mentioned: The Strokes, occasionally Arctic Monkeys, um, Interpol, Block Party. But yeah, anyways, um, fuck, I'm actually so like tired. Anyways, this album, uh, I really enjoyed every song on here from the beginning to the end. It really did feel like I was listening to like a knockoff Block Party album, and that's like very nostalgic to me. One thing that I will highlight though is that this feels like, if you've ever listened to Lovejoy, this feels like Lovejoy, but in 2006. And that's the other issue. Not only is the lead singer of Lovejoy a piece of shit, but also Lovejoy's sound is just so like ancient. It's like, guys, y'all are still making this. Like, again, this style of music peaked around 2008. It's 2026 now. Why are we still making this, you know? But I digress. Aside from Lovejoy's lead singer again being like a scum of a human being, this genuinely just sounds like you're listening to that band when this style of music was actually popular. Um, and I also just feel like the album cover just suits what this music sounds like. It's just, ugh, you can't see shit, dude. It's pissing me the fuck off. No fucking angle that I can do this one. This is making me mad. Um, but yeah. Oh, also this one, the back too. Yeah, fuck you, Avi. Oh, you can see that. But yeah. Some songs that I really enjoyed are "Raise Your Hands," "Don't Want to Stay," "Hideaway," and "Hope Song." But "Hideaway" is the best song on this entire album, I think. And apparently, um, what was I gonna say? Whatever. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I'd recommend this to anyone that likes The Strokes, anyone that likes Arctic Monkeys, anyone that likes Block Party, that kind of style of music, um, or anyone that likes anything that will remind them of an easier time, like a nostalgic kind of uh, juice that you drink that tastes really good, I guess. I'm gonna go back to bed.